Mom, I made my Christmas list. I mean, no shorts. No, I want Call of Duty, LED lights, and a gaming chair.
No, Mom, it's not, I don't not want to celebrate Christmas. I don't know if I need to have an entire list for you still. A shirt, I guess. You can get me a shirt. Or just Venmo me. Or just none of this. We don't have to do any of this.
Can I come down yet? Can I come down yet? Come on, I want to see what Santa brought me. Santa!
Oh, I gotta wake up when tomorrow? I can't sleep in on Christmas?
Santa ate the cookies and the milk! He ate half the cookie. Do you see it? He ate the milk and the cookie. Do you see it?
Oh, nothing beats waking up before a.m. to eat half a cookie and half a glass of milk. Except, what's even worse is Mrs. Claus suggested this year that Santa switch to almond milk because apparently the real thing makes Santa gassy, and I don't want a Dutch oven for Christmas.
Miss those days. Little old Trey. Ooh, he could hardly sleep the night before Christmas. Now,
That's right, you had crippling anxiety.
yeah,
It had nothing to do with Christmas.
All of 8-year-olds have panic attacks, but it took a while. Acupuncture helped, believe it or not.
You ever done acupuncture?
Yeah.
From what I understand, because I have not done it, they poke your back with needles. Like
They poke your chakras.
Huh.
Get some acupuncture. You want acupuncture for Christmas?
Or just like, did it work? Like, is it good? Would you recommend it?
No, I think it's
Okay.
made up. It's
Okay.
kind of like chiropractics. It's like, it is kind of fun, and it probably helps some, but
It's something to
you
do.
should probably seek more long-term fixes.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Christmas, as a kid, nothing was better. As an adult, nothing's worse. No, I still love Christmas, but some of these things are wearing on me, and I can't do it.
It becomes weirdly like a chore a little bit. Certain
does.
aspects of it.
So we got a great episode for y'all today. Thanks again, my Recties. Happy holiday season. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we'll have a great episode for y'all. Please enjoy a note from our sponsors. Thank you. Jake, you been working out, man? You building muscle?
Oh, big time.
Really?
Can you tell?
No, I think you need
Dang
a new
it.
Ritual,
Oh.
which is our sponsor today.
Oh my God.
Ritual is a next level plant-based protein powder. Because some of these powders out there, it's too much. I don't know what's going on, but the people at Ritual, they've got it figured out. They have this delicious plant-based protein. It's offered in 3 premium formulations for distinct life stages and unique nutrient needs, all with the same high standards approach and commitment to traceability that Ritual is known for. That's right. I'm a plant-based protein guy. I can hardly say that.
But
I
you are
am.
that, yeah.
And Ritual, they're the friend of the show. They've hooked us up. I love their product. It's great. It tastes good too, which is a big thing. Some of these things, I don't know what they're tasting like.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, they don't say, hey. So y'all need to check out Ritual. I love it. You're going to love it too, man. So we have an offer for you guys this holiday season. Why not shake up your Ritual to make something, to try something new and less scary. Ritual offers a money-back guarantee if you're not 100% in love. That's right. My listeners also get 10% off during your first 3 months. Just visit ritual.com/Trey to add essential protein today. That's ritual.com/Trey. Hey, Jake, do you know cooler weather can make it easier to miss signs of dehydration?
I've always heard that. Is that true?
You hydrated right now?
Probably not as good as I could be.
You know how you could get it better?
Wow.
Liquid IV.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you love Liquid IV. It's tasty, isn't it?
It sure is.
Shockingly
It
tasty.
sure is. Multiple flavors are tasty.
I had a little acai berry last night.
Oh, I saw you
Stop
doing
playing
that.
with me. Flu season's in full swing. Proper hydration and vitamins can help support a strong immune system. 1 stick of Liquid IV and 16 hours of water hydrates faster and more efficiently than water alone.
Water's tough to beat.
That is correct. I literally had one last night. We love Liquid IV. It makes me feel a little better. Put it in that daily routine. It tastes good. It's fun. So get yours today, people. Grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code TREY at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code TREY at liquidiv.com. You ever heard of Warby Parker, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're stylish, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
Warby looking good.
Yeah. And Warby Parker is a brilliant eyeglass company where their glasses start at $95, including prescription lenses. You can try Warby Parker's free home try-on program, where you order 5 pairs of glasses to try on at home for free for 5 days.
Wow.
No obligation to buy. They ship it free. It includes a
Goodness.
prepaid return shipping label. You try them on. You could just get them and go on a date, ship them back.
I might wear all 5 on the date.
Yeah, but you're going to want to keep them. You're going to want to buy them. And you got to try this try-on thing because it'll change. I mean, why wouldn't you do this? Just try them, and then you'll like them. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/Trey. I love Warby Parker. I own several pairs. You'll love them too. Go to warbyparker.com/Trey to try on 5 pairs at home for free.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
It's Christmas season, which is I gotta admit, is my favorite. We're getting the tree up. You saw the tree? Thoughts?
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It has
Katie's
nothing on it.
So she's a real tree person. It annoys me to death. We just throw up the fake tree. We've got to go to Home Depot and pick one out.
It sounds like a nightmare to clean up.
I get sap all over my hands.
Yeah, you get
ever got sap on your hands?
I hate having sap hands. Yeah.
And
My grandpa didn't fight in the war for me to still get sap hands.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
get the sap out of the trees before you sell them to me. Figure it out.
Get the troops out of Afghanistan and get the saps out of my hands.
That's the America I want. But before we dive into that, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was splendid, Trey. I got to see my parents. I got to see my sister. I got to see both grandparents and ate some turkey. It looked wetter than our traditional turkey. I was like, ooh, good. Maybe we've started cooking it less.
But
Didn't have a ton of flavor.
didn't have a ton of flavor.
Yeah, but it was wet. I got to give it to him.
Okay, it wasn't like sawdusty. Had
No.
a little moisture to
Yeah,
it.
it was sappy, kind of.
But
in a way.
under seasoned.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on for the turkey.
The farmer's way.
What about you?
My first Thanksgiving at the in-laws. So I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect, but we had a really masterfully done turkey. You know, white dad, he's got a classic kind of smoker with a Bluetooth chip in it or something. So it like beeps when it's done, you know.
Okay.
So it was delicious. But we're at the age where everyone's going to like do a part of the meal. And the stuffing is very important. I have stuffing once a year. There's another story for another day, but we need to have stuffing more often as a culture, as a people. I want to be able to go somewhere. Why can't I go to Chili's in March and say I'll have the grilled chicken and the stuffing?
Yes, I'd like a chicken quesadilla, and a side of stuffing, please.
Side of stuffing. Why is it not delicious? You're not a stuffing guy?
It's way too seasonal. Stuffing can be good. Sometimes it is not.
Oh my god. Katie mentioned to me, she's like, I think we do the like boxed stuffing, and I was like, I'm not coming.
That's BS.
Yeah.
Literally.
And so I was like, everyone's gonna make something. We'll do the stuffing because it's very important. We got this. I made the stuffing last year. Very good. It was a very traditional, just sourdough bread stuffing. But I grew up. My grandma would make this kind of cornbread stuffing.
Okay.
So I thought, you know what? Let me just throw some cornbread in the stuffing I made last year. Disaster. I'm tasting it. All I taste is sweet cornbread. It's not tasting like stuffing. I'm messing with it. I'm like, it's like a potion. And I mean, we spent an extra hour trying to like
Uncornbread
it, add more stuff, this, that, and we got there. It turned out to be pretty good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a moment where I was like, I've ruined the stuffing. This is embarrassing. It's sad. Mm-hmm. But we got it done, and all the food was pretty good. I was very pleased. We didn't have. Do you have this in your? I feel like every family has that one weird Jell-O dish. Did y'all have that growing up?
Yes, my grandma used to make. It was called like fruit salad, I think. It's like the street name for it, right. But it's just like Jell-O with some like strange thing. I think they're Lucky Charms inside of it. Mm-hmm. It's not actually Lucky Charms, but it's like something inside of it.
Yeah,
but it has the term salad.
What color?
Like reddish pinkish.
Nice. We used to have we grew up having it was my first Thanksgiving without this weird orange Jell-O with carrots and fruits in it.
Super orange. Huh.
That's fun. You know, our grandparents, they came off the Great Depression. All they could afford is Jell-O. It's like, whatever. I have artisanal sourdough stuffing.
Yeah.
It cost me $40 to make this pan.
Yeah. I go to therapy. I'm not great depressed. Yeah, that's what you should have done.
Yeah. Get your orange Jell-O off the table. My gosh.
There are some things that are just going away that we will never, ever see again, I think, that our grandparents still hang on to. So it's like weird side dishes. Yes. Our thoughts towards other races. Those are probably going away.
Yeah.
Certain verbiage for, people groups. That's not the route I was actually going to go. I was going to say like greeting cards. Like no one...
Christmas cards. Our generation better kill the...
Christmas card. Like just look at Facebook.
My cousin will send me a Christmas card of like her and her husband.
It's like, yeah, I know.
Like, Merry Christmas from us.
I know what you look like.
Just Can you have my email, I believe.
Yeah, or like high school reunions. I feel like we don't need those anymore. It's like you've been pretty active on
Those
social
have
media.
really died.
I know what's going
on. My
on.
10-year just happened. I got to give a shout out to the girls who planned it because they did an abysmal job. It's just like if anyone does anything bad in 2021, they're like, well, COVID kind of made it difficult.
Right, supply chain.
Our high school is in small town Oklahoma that COVID didn't affect the planning of that. You act like we called so many places and they're like, we can't host you. COVID is around.
It's like we could have done this in March of 2020.
Yeah. They're like, we're good. So it just never got planned. And eventually they're like, let's just all meet at this local restaurant bar. And
you're like, did they serve stuffing? I'm like, no.
yeah.
Like, great.
I told you my thing.
What's the point?
You saw remember my quote in the yearbook? We need
most likely
to have stuffing in the spring. You guys voted me that.
And here you are planning a high school reunion with
and
no stuffing.
They showed I graduated with like 500 kids, and they showed a photo. There was maybe 22 people at the reunion.
Oh no!
Because they're like, hey, meet us here 2 weeks from now. And there's people commenting like, a little more heads up would have been nice. And they're like, well COVID made it tricky. You're like, all right, COVID. I don't.
See, here's what's going to happen at my high school reunion. Well, here's what's great is, first of all, mine was supposed to be in May of 2020. That was my 10-year. But, COVID. So they couldn't do it. Like, we're going to postpone it. There has been no such,
just never
communication.
Oh,
that it's happening.
The other school in my town, I heard they did a Zoom reunion. So I guess like 75 people logged on. Like, oh yeah, we gotta go. Oh, you go. Yeah, you. You're buffer. Yeah,
that sounds awful. 75 people in one room.
I don't even know how that
That's
works.
worse than high school. It's funny that so I graduated with 95 people. But I would be willing to bet we have more than 22 people show up at our class reunion for two reasons. One, because they all still live in that town. And two, because I think they would show up to the same place, not even planning it to be a reunion. It's like we could get 22 of my graduating class at the price chopper at the same time on accident. And it would be considered a large class reunion. I think that's more likely to happen.
Yeah.
They're all like at the high school football game at the same time. Like, oh, great, we should just do the reunion now. There's half the classes here.
No way.
We still care about this.
Yeah, they just look up at Chili's. Wait, a third of us are here tonight.
It wouldn't be the Chili's. It would have to be the Dollar General. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Dollar General I saw will now be the $1.25 General.
Inflation.
It's real.
It's just like the women get Dollar General and the men get $1.60 General.
Yeah.
It's just there's a wage gap. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Dollar General's making a move.
Oh, yeah, it's been $1.25 General for a long time for the women. Do the math. This inflation thing, like, yeah, if stuff's more expensive, just print more money and we'll all have more money.
This inflation
problem
thing,
solved.
You act like you're still on the fence about it happening. This inflation thing
that
may or may not be
It's
happening.
easy to solve. Just print more money
Just
for all of
make
us.
more of it. I know we have ink cartridges. I know that COVID's not stopping those. I know we have big printers.
Being 8 years old was just awesome. That's like, as a kid, I'd just be like, Dad, why don't they just make more money for all of us? Problem solved. Why am I not the president?
I used to think that every bank made their own money. I thought that's why you needed a building for a bank. Like, that's where you keep the money. That's where like everything is in cash.
Yeah.
There is no like digital. There's no checks.
It's like everyone's like, let's just make minimum wage like $40 and then poverty is solved.
Do that.
Then I had an economics class once and I was like, well, this is really boring and I don't care. So
I'm starting to think this is not good for the people in Sudan.
yeah.
What I'm learning. I don't think they can get a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
At $15 an hour over there. This sucks. For them. Anyway.
Dark turn.
This inflation thing.
Yeah. Just make more money. Dollar General. Yeah. So high school reunions. Speaking of, dude, I just got a notification. I'm trying to. Did I tell the recties this? I got about a PS5 that immediately broke and I sent it off.
I don't think you've told them this, but the phrase you used earlier made me laugh.
It's in the shop. Got a PS5. I remember I was like treating myself. Got a PS5. I opened it. Immediately it doesn't work. I call and they're like, yeah, we got to send that in. And it's going to take 20 to 30 days because of COVID. And I was like, don't play that. Come on, PlayStation customer service guy.
It's shocking that a brand new piece of technology out of the box doesn't turn on. And like, oh yeah, that happens. A couple million that went out do that, actually. We have no quality assurance team. So that stinks.
It's officially been 1 month since they received it. So I sent it even like 5 weeks ago, and it just says received. So we'll see if I highly doubt I'll ever see that again. So. To make matters worse, I just worked with EA Sports, and they sent me like a free copy of Madden for PS5 that's in the shop.
I bet you can love
rubbing
this.
it in.
Oh, didn't you say the customer service guy was like, maybe we did talk about this, but he's like,
yeah.
You been watching anything?
Yeah, I don't like this new. I appreciate it, but I don't like this new brand of customer service where they're training them to like be real jovial with you and small talk. You're like, so Trey, like, how's your week been going? I'm like, dude, it's 8. I've been on the phone with you for 30 minutes. No, I don't want to be. And then as he's waiting there, he tells me my PS5 won't be there for 2 months. He's like, do you watch any good, you binge any good shows lately, Trey?
Not on the PlayStation.
I go, no, I don't watch much shows. I'm more of a gamer. He goes, yeah. I was like, yeah, so
well,
I guess I'll be taking show recommendations since I can't game. Since you're doing Lord knows what to this thing for 30 days, 30 business days. That's business days. You think I'm an idiot? That's the most frustrating way for people to explain things to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Katie and I, we've been married. Oh, geez, what was it? What is it now? Probably 289 business days.
What has it been now?
So
Let's see.
You do the math.
We're coming up on our year anniversary of business days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a year and 4 months.
Yeah, we're very business-minded people, so we don't count the weekends. We don't.
Or federal holidays.
We spend the time away on weekends, hang out with friends. So really, just business days we're committed to.
Monday through Friday.
You tell me like 3 to 5 business days, I understand because people. But you tell me 30 business days.
Yeah.
It's just the most disrespectful way to tell me it's going to take 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's too bad.
Screw that guy. I have no shows. I don't want to talk about it.
I recently had kind of a rough experience. It's just like, it's one of those things where like on paper, they are being sweet. They are being what they're supposed to do. But it's just like not reading the situation at all. Like I went into I was at this like nice part of Kansas City town center. I went to return some stuff to Lululemon.
Ooh, okay.
I was like, okay,
nice flex.
night on the town. Then
I didn't need these leggings.
Turns out they were women's. Big flex.
I only wore them for one night.
And I had them on backwards. Yeah, it felt fun on my front. But next, like a store right next to it is Lovesac, which I'd only ever seen. First of all, I didn't even know they had brick and mortar stores. I was like, oh, cool. So, and also I didn't even know they were making real furniture. I thought they were still only making the big plush adult beanbag things.
Yeah,
I thought that was primarily what they made. So it's like, we gotta be sweet. Just like a room full of beanbags. I gotta go in and see it.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's like a
so
Brookstone. You're like, let me just get into this massage chair. It's like, you guys sell spoons too, or
what? Yeah. It's so I walk in right away. So you have an appointment? I was like, oh snap! This is like already way more official than.
I'm so sorry. I just have.
Sorry, I'm in sweatpants.
Yeah, they're on backwards. Don't judge me.
They wouldn't return them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said I did too much in them.
They said, yeah, I stretched out the crotch part too much.
They said,
they're ladies.
Is this your sister with you? I said, I wish.
I was hoping I could bring her in the beanbag store.
Talk about Lovesac.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like right away, just like the first sentence is, do you have an appointment? And I'm like already like, oh, I shouldn't even be here then. Like people are making appointments to come here. So I'm like, oh no, sorry, I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. I keep walking in. Then this older woman approaches me and she's like, so what are we looking for today? And at this point, I'm starting to take in the store of like, oh, dang, it's like a real furniture store now. Like I don't need this or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm truly just looking around, nothing specific. This sentence does not compute to this woman. She's like, awesome. Well, let me show you around. And so she did. She metaphorically took my hand and guided me through like every aspect of this store. She's like, now what is great about our couches? And I just tell me all this stuff. She's like an old sweet woman who laughs at everything she says. She's like, and like cackles. It was like a loud cackle. I still remember the sentence.
Yeah. I could see your Lovesac. Nice leggings. Well, this is our brand new sectional.
She was like, no, our couches we have a lifetime warranty. So this could be the first couch you buy and definitely the last one.
Is that your sister?
I was like, oh my gosh, lady, this is so like obnoxious.
How long did it last?
I would say legitimately, without exaggerating, 15 minutes worth of demonstration. which is a long time when your only sentence, you've said 2 sentences in there. No, I don't have an appointment. 2, I am just looking around. I don't have a reason to be in here.
You're too nice to tell her no. You
I
get
was
locked
so
into like
locked
an
in.
hour tour around Lovesac couches. You're like, oh man.
Well, I left and
I just wanted to jump on a beanbag.
Seriously. I left with a couch and a timeshare. She was very convincing.
Yeah.
I have a timeshare in the Poconos.
I'm going to her Christmas party.
Yeah.
Wild.
She said, wear the pants. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'd love to get use out of them. They won't let me return them.
But truly, it was just, I was way too nice because their couches are very like modular. So he's like, and you can arrange it this way. Now
Yeah, you got one.
Now let me show you. You can arrange it this way. I'm like, no way.
I could have put 2 and 2 together there.
She would have me sit down. She's like, feel that. Now, like, sit down for a while. Feel that. All right,
Feel
take
that?
it in.
Okay, take your pants off. Get a feel for it.
Get comfy. Don't worry about these other people.
Take my hand. Don't worry. Don't look. Hey, don't look.
Hey,
me in my
eyes
eye.
up here. Eyes up here.
You have an appointment now, sir. Lay down.
You have an appointment with grandma.
Yeah.
I'll give you some stuffing.
You got a lot of knots there, sir. Lay down. Let me work those out.
You ever heard of what we like to call old-fashioned acupuncture? Lay down.
What are you thinking?
So she has me like sit down. She's like, take it in. Now sit down over here. You feel anything? And I'm like, yeah, it feels a little firmer. That's right. This one is firmer. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Where are the beanbags?
She's like, now let me ask you something. Do you feel firmer? I was like, all right, lady. All right.
Feel my beanbags. Our beanbags. Our beanbags they're very plush. Sir, I love the pants. Lovesac.
Lovesac.
Yeah, I know. That's the one I have. Do you know that?
Is it really the main couch out there?
Yeah, I remember I used to. It's funny. I don't know if you ever told you this. Mike Malak.
Yeah. I knew that he started at Lovesac doing like social stuff for them.
Yeah, he was like their head like influencer social media guy. So like before he even knew Logan Paul, this guy was like the Lovesac guy. So I like
Lovesac guy.
He hit me up like.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, I work for Lovesac. We see what you're doing. Can we do something? And I was like, dude, I want these beanbags. I was like, yeah, send me some beanbags and I'll like post. And then we got the house and I was like, hey, I hit him up again. I was like, could I post for like a free couch? Like I just moved to this house. He's like, for sure. So I got that whole pretty nice couch. And then now he's like Logan Paul's
like right-hand man
podcast buddy or something. But
when was that? When was the like deal or whatever? When did you get the couch?
I got you've seen my beanbags, right?
Yeah, you had those for a while.
The 2 huge beanbags in this like 800 square foot apartment. I had no idea how big they were. It took up the whole place. So I got that, early 2017. And then 6 months later when I bought my house, I hit him up for like a couch. And yeah, it was great. So now so we moved here and it is pretty not, it's like, it's way overpriced kind of, but like I really can't have this forever because you can rearrange it. Like I had this one section at the other house and it was like a little too long and it just like didn't work in this house. But that one we could rearrange around and it works. But I needed to buy one more chunk to like make it work in this house.
That's a technical term. That's
yeah,
what they call
and
it.
you like can't do it online, so I had to call. And it's like the doctor's office. Like, sir, do you have you spoken to anyone here yet? I'm like, no, can I just get one more like seat chunk?
I need a square chunk.
Yeah. Is there a middle-aged woman there I could talk to?
About my chunks.
Great. And it was just a little bit of an ordeal, but
in the store they also have what looks like just like a Lego area of the store where I think I didn't get this part of the demonstration, thank goodness, but I think they show you like every possible mathematical combination of their chunks. And I'm glad I didn't get that, but I mean, it looks like Lincoln Logs.
Takes hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. She's like, you see this right here? These 4 pieces? We could rearrange them in another way.
What do you know about trapezoids, son? I'm like, I know it's like rhombus and parallelograms. Yeah.
Can you tell? This color is darker than that one.
The one last thing I'll say, thing she almost got me on was they have couches with speakers inside of them. And she had me sit down on those and she played like some action trailer. Oh, I forgot. I just remembered. One, she couldn't turn it off. She kept turning volume up while trying to turn the power down. And it is just blasting in there.
Stop it!
Ow! She's just,
Fast and Furious 9.
she's just like, hold on, I can't get it. Hold on, I can't. Oh, I can't turn it off. I can't. Oh, it's still going.
Family is everything.
Just like rumbling my seat.
Yeah.
But it truly was like, this is actually awesome. This feels amazing. And then I was like, wait, Jake, have you ever watched a movie in your home and thought, ooh, I need better sound? No, you're not. Like, this feels good now, but the sound works fine. I don't need this. She almost got me. But man, did she have trouble turning that volume down. Oh, I forgot about that.
I will admit, we got the Sonos surround sound, and it's like, there's moments where like, this is cool, but also when it's just playing normally out of the speakers, like, this is probably fine.
I don't need the news anchor coming from behind. I'm watching the 5 o'clock news right now. I don't need surround sound.
Okay, well, shout out Lovesac, and bigger shout out to our friends and sponsors. Support the show. We get great deals in these sponsors. Holiday gift time is here, so check it out. We'll be right back. What interferes with your happiness? What about you, Jake?
Oh, just everybody.
Same, but particularly, do you ever get stressed or anxious? That's never good, right? We all do sometimes, and therapy can be a great solution, and BetterHelp is that great solution, and it's easier than the traditional offline stuff. It's all online. It is not self-help. It's not a crisis line. It is secure, private, professional counseling done online. And so many people have used BetterHelp that they're recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. Okay? I'm a big fan of therapy. I've done it before. And man, I wish I could have had BetterHelp to just like sit in the privacy of my own home, talk to someone professionally just without having to leave. And it's more affordable as well. You have to sit in the uncomfortable waiting room. You get it, Jake. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like, if I had an actual emergency, I wouldn't call 912. I would want better help than that, right?
That is right, folks. So they treat all sorts of stuff from stress, anxiety, sleep issues, trauma, you name it. So we have an offer for you guys. We want you to start living a happier life today. So as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/correct. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's betterhelp.com/correct.
Correct.
This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can only be found at Mint Mobile. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you'll get another 3 months for free.
Holy cow.
Mint Mobile is the first company to sell their service online only. So they save a ton. They pass those savings on to us. It's $15 a month. I've had Mint Mobile. It's great. I mean, I just popped it in my phone. I kept my phone. I kept my number, kept my contacts. I still could text you.
You did all the time.
Yeah. You and your mom, believe it or not.
Oh, well.
Tell her happy Christmas. Now I can text her. Because texting and talking and the data all work just like you'd think it should. And it's $15 a month. The savings are all spent on you and me. They're amazing. And all plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. How easy is that?
I would say about as easy as possible, Trey.
So we have an offer for you all this holiday season. Save some money. It's time to save money. For a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 months free by going to mintmobile.com/Trey. That's mintmobile.com/Trey. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Trey. All right, Jake, let's do a little triplet Trey triple. 1, 2, 3.
Da da da.
Been a minute. Triple Trey, Christmas here. I love Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here at Correct Opinions, we like to give you our opinions on things, and there's some of the things I don't like. So, Triple J triple of Christmas pet peeves. I'll start.
Okay.
Alluded to it earlier in the pod. Christmas list as an adult is becoming my nightmare. Now, Christmas is now a chore for me. I've got my family's at that certain range where it's like there's no of the next generation yet, so we're all grown adults. It's like, why are we all giving each other a bunch of little gifts? Like, we could give each other a thing or something. And so my mom is like, we're not gonna do all that, okay? I was like, thank you. She's like, now send us. We're just gonna give you one thing, one big item we want to bless you with.
Okay.
Which has now become like, here's the dollar amount we want to hit. So that can be one thing or a bunch of things. It's like, I'm not just gonna make up a random expensive thing I want. And now we're like,
Lovesac.
yeah, Mom, you're not gonna believe this. I want a third one, another beanbag.
She's like, say no more. I know exactly what you mean.
And it's like, now I have a wife and her family. It was like, hey, my brothers need to know what to get you, and my parents want to get you something, and my sister's telling me like, hey, what are you gonna spend? Because apparently we got to spend equally. It's funny how I feel like so much of gift giving is just like giving people things, but my family, at least, everyone's like, what's everyone's dollar amount? Let's all agree on the same dollar amount. It's like at one point it reminds me of me and my buddies in high school. We had this group of 7 or 8 of us, best buds, and we were still in the habit of mentioning each other's birthdays. We'd be like, hey, it's your birthday. We'd give we were lifeguards. We didn't have a lot of money.
We were
Just struggling lifeguard.
You guys get it.
We'd give each other $20 for their birthday. Happy birthday, man! Here's $20.
Oh, okay.
And
But if it's
3 years this went by, and we realized we were just handing each other the same $20 bill, and we were like, "We're done with this."
Do we need to do this or
doing the same thing?
Or
it's like, hey, we're on the same page. $200 each to each other, $50 each to each other. And like, we're just buy yourself the $50 thing and leave me alone. And I don't have to write you a thank you note.
Tell them what you were telling me about what Katie's family is doing for the gifts.
Oh, this is a new level. Like, we all know this. This is a new thing now where it's like you just text your mom the Amazon link and she just buys it and wraps it and you open it and you're like, thanks.
That's stage 1. This is advanced mode.
Advanced stuff, because married, you swap the holidays. We're with my family for Christmas, not with Katie's family. But Katie's family wants to do all the gifts. She has 4 brothers.
Not lifeguards.
Several are married. Like, there's like 12 people involved in this. And we're like, we're going to do the whole, everyone exchange several gifts to everyone, but we're not going to meet. So you send your brother-in-law the link and he'll just type in his credit card and ship it to your door. What are we doing that for? Oh, let me just buy it.
Yeah, I mean, you were doing, 99% of it for her.
So funny, man. And it's so funny, man. It's one of the best parts of being married is like you get in another family dynamic that is oftentimes very different than yours. Like, I live in a family where my mom's like, this is what we're doing. I'll be like, Mom, why are we doing that? I don't want to do that. My dad's like, watch how you're talking to your mother. And my sister's like, I don't want to either. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
I want to go lifeguard the pool.
Yeah. Mom. And like
stuffing.
Katie's family is like, I'm like, hey, you should tell them we shouldn't do this. She's like, no, I can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean? You're close with your mom. Tell your mom. She's like, okay, I can't tell my mom, but my mom doesn't want to tell them. And cool. Okay, tell one of your brothers. Like, they're too nice to tell the rest.
It wouldn't work.
And
I just met them.
I'm like, they people please their own relatives. I'm like, that is another level of people pleasing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even people please strangers, and they're over there like, I don't want to upset my brother I've known for 30 years. Like, just tell him no. Didn't
you say all weekend when you were with him this past weekend, you had the remote? You're like, I'll just take it.
Yeah, I was like, these people are wimps, man. I know. I felt it's funny because when you, as a non-people pleaser, you have to identify the people pleasers, and you don't want to stomp all over the people pleasers because they're quietly in their head being like, this guy is a jerk. I'll never say it to him. So I could tell they were kind, but I did at some point. I was like, no one's really telling me not to, so I'm just going to straight up, I own the remote this weekend. We're just going to watch football. I'm sorry, but it's Thanksgiving weekend. But no, it's just funny because they're a great family and like truly not like the weird in-law situation, but it's just funny because it's funny, she'll be like, behind each other's back, they'll be like, I think we need to tell one of them maybe he needs to lose weight. How do we kindly say that? And I came home one Easter and my grandma was like, somebody's gotten fat.
You're like, it's all the stuffing.
Yeah, your cornbread stuffing, grandma. So it's just funny. Sebastian Maniscalco, I want to do a bit on it, but he's like, it sounds like he has a hilarious bit where it sounds the same. He's like, my wife, their family don't talk about things. He's like, I show up somewhere. It's like, this guy stinks. What's wrong with this guy? I don't know. He smells terrible. It's like her family's like, perhaps how do we kind of kindly encourage him to bathe? It's great, man.
Do you think he knows he's 300 pounds?
Do you think he knows?
Maybe someone should. I don't want to tell him. I don't know. He can't fit on a Lovesac.
Yeah, it looks
pops.
like a Lovesack. But yeah, the gift giving. That's my Christmas list. I've got to come up with those. So send them the links. And I do. I kind of find myself, and then you just make up stuff you don't really need. Like,
you kind of you reach for it. You're like,
yeah,
I guess I could start wearing like fleece.
Another flannel.
Yeah.
Those never go wrong. Never have too many of those.
Another golf hat would be nice. It'd be nice to have something with a bluish tint in it.
I feel like so many people are. I'm such in a habit of just like, if I want something bad enough, I just immediately buy it.
Oh, big time.
So I'll just be like, man, I've bought several things over the week, so I guess I should have just waited a couple months and put that on. Like, now I have to make stuff up. Like for my birthday, I was just like, I get another beanie could be good. Give me another color beanie.
You know,
fine.
I'm just having this thought now. What we should start asking for Christmas is like your mom like wants to get you something. It's like, fix the way that my like boss talks to me or something like that. Like fix like a real life problem that I have. Like, can you figure out a way to get like the shower to not like every now and then go cold when I'm in it? That is what I want for Christmas. My shower is inconsistent.
Maybe because Katie and her family are so kind to each other. Maybe on my mom's Christmas list, I'd be like, Mom, call my in-laws and tell them we shouldn't do this. Because she would do that.
She would do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Just like weird things that are like, yeah, not physical things, not tangible things.
Another funny family. I mean, every too nice family does this. My mom is too nice too. Like, because my sister and I were with our in-laws, and so my parents were alone on Thanksgiving.
Dang.
Which they're fine, and we're of course they have how many friends inviting them to come over.
They're basically the mayor.
There's so many
of
friends.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, and it's like they live a couple hours away from Katie's family, so like come on down. And I was like, my mom was like, no, we don't. No, you do that. I was like, Mom.
We shouldn't see you on Thanksgiving.
Just like that's another thing that too nice white people drive me nuts. Where you try to invite them or do things like, no, we're not. No, thank you, but no. Like, no, I'm serious.
I want you to come to my birthday party. No, I know
I don't
that
want
you
to intrude.
just. I remember last week you said you just got the house clean and you're excited about it. I don't want to come in there and like possibly make it dirtier. It's like, no, I want you to come over.
It's kind of like dad jokes. It's slowly starting to happen to me and my friends. Like, we love to have people over. It's like when you're 22, no one's like, sorry, we're intruding on your house, bro. Like, no one cares. We're starting to slowly be like, are you sure you want to have us over again? You know what? No. No, we don't need to do it at your house again. I'm like, you're ticking me off. I want you at my house. You're making me mad. No.
I don't want to see you.
It's like you can't even get people to a party anymore. We put this whole party together. We'd love for you to come. We can't. No, you do too much.
I don't know.
They show up to the party like, this is too nice. Hey, honey, Venmo 'em and we're leaving. Venmo 'em $50 and we're taking the first cab out of here.
Like, imagine emailing back your high school like president.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't come to the high school reunion. I don't want to. What if it's crowded I know catering's expensive. And...
You do it. I know. I can't imagine what it's like to cater in stuffing in July. It's too much. It's too much to ask. It's too much.
I'll stay home.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you, though. Thank you for the invitation.
Okay, so that was my number one.
There was one.
I
don't know if this is going to take as long as that. My number one is in the realm of eggnog, but it's not what you think. It's not with eggnog itself. It's with how topical the conversation and the polarization of eggnog. That is what annoys me most about Christmas.
That is
It's like a pineapple on pizza thing, but it's seasonal.
Oh.
Just like for 1 month a year, it's like, oh, okay, I gotta know, eggnog or no. Some people like it. Oh, it's not that bad, right? Yeah, it's really. I tried it and I liked it.
I hate those conversations. Like when you stumble across some bros at like a party, they're like, dude, no. In today's NBA, LeBron, like Michael Jordan couldn't hang with LeBron, and they're like, "Why are we talking?"
It's
about
hypothetical.
This?
We'll never know the right answer to this.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
You don't like eggnog? See, I'm weird.
See?
I love eggnog. I can't get enough of it.
I'm
Gallon
so
a day.
zany. Oh, now
Gallon a day.
Now that does get my attention.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
That is weird.
It is horrible on my insides, but I love it.
Can't stop.
That is an annoying bit that people do.
So that's basically it. It's not with eggnog, although I don't like it. It becomes the pineapple on pizza thing for just 1 month out of the year.
Can I piggyback off that with my number two?
Yeah.
That one person who goes, turn it off. I hate Christmas music.
I know.
Hate
Crucify me. I know.
I hate it. I can't stand it. I don't know what it is. Like, get out. You actually are not invited and get out of my house. I want everyone else here but
like,
you.
I know you want the attention and I'm still going to give it to you because I'm so mad at you.
Ugh.
Put up with it.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
There's that one person like, no, I'm sorry, but I think Christmas music is the worst type of music out there. I just
think objectively, if you look at the musical structure of Christmas music, it just doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean,
it
it's the
doesn't line
same
up.
chord structure when you think about it.
And don't get me started on the misogyny of what is that one song that gets canceled?
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside. Don't get me started on that.
Don't get me started on that. Yeah, I didn't expect this character to be a feminist.
Yes, I think he is. You just can't remember what song.
It was funny that when I like heard the canceling of that song, I was like, oh, come on. But if you really listen to the lyrics,
yeah. I was like, where does it stop? And then you
Pretty.
listen to it, you're like, ooh, that is she really wanted to go home.
my mom will start to worry. What's your hurry? My father will be pacing the floor. Just listen to the fireplace roar. I'd really better scurry. Don't hurry. Well, I guess I'll just have a half drink more. How about?
And I
I'll
want to
put
say
on
no.
some music while I pour.
Good rhyme scheme.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. I simply must go. The answer is no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does she say no at some point in the song? Like, I want to say
My
no.
sister will get suspicious. Your lips look delicious.
Did one of my family members write this song? This has been passed down.
I don't remember this lyric. This is really interesting. He goes, I feel like I'm being attacked. He goes, sit on my Lovesac. I don't remember that part of the song, but it's getting very weird.
It says, I want some loving. I'll take some of your stuffing. That's
Yeah.
what I'm reading?
Yeah, that's
Weird.
Is this the right version? I don't think.
This must be... Oh, I'm sorry. This is a Cardi B. Okay, never mind. She did it. She has her own version.
Yeah.
She did her own. It's cold outside.
So that is. I mean, there's no way. Like, when was this written? It's not like in the 1930s. They're like, rape is really cool. Like, they was still illegal.
It was probably still
Well,
not great to encourage her to stay and have more alcohol.
Yeah.
Like that.
It is a classic.
But
it is funny how many artists have just covered it without thinking until someone finally was like, this is a little interesting.
Hold on. Yeah.
But Bublé has a sweet, sweet voice.
Anyway, I'm with you. The people who vocally, proudly display that they don't like Christmas music, it's like, just suck it up.
So cool.
Yeah. Like, I'll admit, like, if I hear a Christmas song in July, it's like off-putting.
True.
But that's because I'm in the mood for stuffing.
And on top, yeah, okay, my number 3. Go ahead.
Okay. My number 2 is...
Really quick, I'm sorry, before you get to number 2.
It's okay.
I'm not a hypocrite because I have this. I've been making fun of this on my Instagram story. This isn't a motivational. This is because I'm a vocalist and a performer, number 1.
Vocalist.
I'm not I'm not a lay person. 2, I don't have the motivational, which is the
You just got milliliters. It's just all metric system.
and
baby.
I also always drink it. It's funny because Katie will get up in the morning, spend 5 minutes filling this, and drink 20% of it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. That's my
No, I'm glad you got it off your chest.
pleading my case. Go ahead.
My second triple trade triple is with A Christmas Story. I don't understand
Be careful.
why it's like always such a big deal that it's like multiple channels on like cable. It's like we're doing a 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't need to watch it for 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
What do you guys, let's watch it again. What do you think will happen the next
What do
time?
you guys think? We run it back? Run it back for the 8:30 showing?
You know what was one of my favorite Christmas memories?
What?
We were, it had to be like 12 or something. I don't know. But it's like when this is probably due to being so sheltered. I had never even heard of The Christmas Story. And we were like,
Wait, The Christmas Story?
The Christmas Story.
Like
No.
Jesus?
No, I was
You were sheltered in a bad way.
yeah. Do not listen to these people. Santa's not real.
That's the nature.
Jesus isn't real. Don't listen to him.
I don't know what the donkey and the camel are doing together with these men.
They are. I was like, I never heard of A Christmas
Never heard
Story.
of the Christmas Story.
Dude, have you ever heard of Jesus? I've never heard of this guy. Imagine being
It's like the same day
Never heard of him.
you had a peanut butter sandwich
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Oh,
chocolate milk.
he is real. When did you first hear of A Christmas Story, the movie?
Probably not till like high school or something. I don't know. I didn't
really?
grow up watching it.
Right.
I don't know.
I'd never heard of it. I just, on TV one night, I was like, this looks kind of fun. I just remember watching it being like, that was the most magical Christmas movie I've ever seen. I've never even heard of this. Do people know about this?
You guys should
I remember
check this
thinking I
out.
discovered this weird movie that like, I was like in high school and found this. I was like, I found it was on like A&E or something. I was like, I got to tell people about this.
You guys are going to believe this.
I remember I did that, and people were like, "Yeah, like it's like one of the most famous Christmas movies of all time." I'm like, "Well, I see why."
Well,
because
that checks out.
I enjoyed it very much.
That was like before the podcast we were talking. Derek thought that he invented the act of slapping a guy on the butt and saying "good game."
Yeah,
Derek thought that he invented that in second
well,
grade.
maybe
He's like, I didn't know.
it traveled all the way to Oklahoma. I was doing it. I had that thought watching guys play football this weekend, where just, I don't know, there's something special about being a real rough and tough bravado guy, and you spank your buddies on the rear. Mm-hmm. It's just, I think you go out there and play football, you're hitting people, you're like, that's being a man. But every man's got a sensitive side.
They got a Lovesac.
And that's football's little nod to it. It's like, hey,
I know.
we're tough. Hey, crack skulls, man. Hit me on the head. Pat me on the biscuit. Thank you.
Butter me up.
Feels nice.
Yeah. I'll tell you what'll soften you up as a football player. Playing quarterback under center at the age of 11. It's like I have to go how far down?
I do remember when I played a little quarterback, and they're like, you've got to really...
It's shockingly down.
This is kind of weird. I showed Katie that the other day.
Like what it needs to be like?
I want to... Here, you know, watch football, guys? Let me show you. This is literally where your hand needs to be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm center. So get your hand. It's like, I'm her husband, by the way. And so she puts it like on my lower back. I'm like, no, they get up in there. Like,
wait, the roles were reversed. You were the center?
Yeah, that's... I'd be canceled the other way around.
That's not how I was imagining.
No, she needs to know. And she's like, I was like, no, it's farther. She's like, ew. I'm like, okay, well, now this is hurting my feelings.
Now,
because
I
you
guess
are married to
we're
me.
not doing any Christmas stuffing.
Yeah. You got to get up in there, man. I remember as like a 12-year-old, I was like, I'm not secure enough to do this.
Can we go shotgun? Please,
Yeah,
coach.
please.
Can we go shotgun?
Pistol, for the love
Maybe
of
a
God.
wildcat. I'll go out wide. I don't even want to be here.
This kid, he is 300 pounds and he smells. He's morbidly obese, middle schooler.
I don't want to say anything, though, because I'm a people pleaser.
No.
I don't want to mention it to him. But yeah, I remember that. It was like, you get used to it, but that first couple practices, it's like, hey, are you good, man? You're good with this?
Yeah. I'd have thought, too, like, how long... Because, like, you know, I was 11 and my coach would spank me on the rear. Like, are those days numbered?
Huh.
Makes you think.
For him, I don't know how much I got hit on the rear. Did you get called by your last name back in the day?
Yeah. Yeah, I made all my coaches call me Mr. Kennedy. I did not like it. But, you know, my dad was a big donor.
My dad, yeah, he ran the tire shop.
Yeah.
And,
So that was kind of made a lot of opponents turn their heads.
Mr. Kennedy, hustle!
Mr. Kennedy, I told you to box out. Go get Mr. Kennedy. Get him.
What are you like? Go sub him out. Who? Mr. Kennedy. Who do you think?
Who do you think? Don't make me say his name again.
I had a high school basketball coach who would do that. Not the Mr. Kennedy part. Be like, he'd grab you and say, "Go get him." And if you weren't paying attention, you're like, "Dang it! Hey, who just screwed up?
Who screwed up?
Who was that?" And it's like,
And then he'd be like, "Forget you.
not him.
You go get him."
Yeah. You
had
don't
to be
know?
paying
Or
attention.
sit back down.
Did you ever have that intense coach? He's like, we only have 4 guys out here that want it, so we're just going to play 4-on-5, even though we have plenty of healthy guys. Because you guys aren't trying. We'll go 4-on-5. Like, all right, this isn't a Hoosiers remake.
Yeah, it's not Remember the Titans.
Just
not
come
that-
on. This is JV. Just let us.
Or you get done with a play or a practice session. I think only 3 of you guys out here even trying. You're like, am I in the 3? I feel like I did pretty good. I don't know if I'm in the 3.
No.
You know, you're like thinking about it, like.
Oh, he's
But
like,
can you
Mr.
say-
Kennedy's been killing it. Like, okay,
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys need to pick it up. Okay, we'll be right back. We got to finish the Triple Trade Triple.
Okay, right on.
Don't let your FSA or HSA dollars go to waste. Get them to use with Warby Parker prescription glasses. I love these glasses. They're stylish. Jake looks dapper in them. I got to be honest. When you put those bad boys on.
Thank you for saying
the
that.
sunglasses too. They start at $95. Sure. They're available with prescription, just like the eyeglasses. Their sunglasses are available through the Home Try-On program. Warby Parker sunglasses feature premium polarized lenses. Polarized?
Oh yeah, need that.
Is that what I said?
Need that. I got recessive genes.
That are scratch resistant and provide 100% UV protection. That's right. This free try home program, you get 5 pairs sent to you. You try them on for free. You can send them back. Prepaid shipping label. No obligation to buy, but you're going to want to try to check it out.
Why would you not?
Why would you not? Have an iPhone? X or 10? You call it X or 10?
Yeah.
Both. Download the Warby Parker app where you can use their virtual try-on. Yeah, they've changed the game. So go right now. Do the try-on for free. Try 5 pairs of glasses at warbyparker.com/Trey. Get yourself or your boo some glasses for the holidays. Try them on first for free. warbyparker.com/Trey. I wake up. I go number 1, sometimes 2.
Okay.
And then I fix a liquid IV.
Oh, wow.
I've worked into my daily workout, daily routine.
That's
Before
amazing.
my workout,
That's
gets
great.
me hydrated.
Sure.
It's a nice little treat in the mornings.
Little pep in
different
your step.
flavors.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be dehydrated. Cooler weather makes it easier to miss signs of dehydration. You got to stay healthy, folks. And liquid IV is the answer. I mean, they make you want to make your hydration a priority. It makes you feel healthier on a day-to-day basis. Fuels us to our highest potential. One stick of liquid IV and
There you
16 ounces of water.
There you go.
Hydrates more faster. I haven't had it yet, so my speech is slurring.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good sign. Liquid IV will help me hydrate better and not do
you
that.
might need an actual IV.
Yeah, okay. But liquid IV is, I really do love it. Katie loves it. Jake.
Put me down for loving it.
So yeah, y'all got to work this in your daily routine. It'll change the game. Hydrates you better because it's tough to drink all this water.
Yeah.
Get Liquid IV today. We have an offer for you guys. You can grab your favorite Liquid IV flavors nationwide at Walmart, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code Trey at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get your hydration up. Get it better today. Use promo code Trey at liquidiv.com. You know, Jake, protein powders can feel intimidating. I don't know.
Well, sure, the way some people eat it.
Yeah, they're like they put it right into their veins, I think, sometimes.
Or that way, yeah.
I don't know. But the truth is, deep down at the cellular level, we all need protein. Mm-hmm. It's about more than just muscles. So the Ritual's team of scientists, the multivitamin company, hello Harvard, reimagined protein from the ground up and inside out, from how it's made to who it's for and why it's needed.
Wow.
The result is a delicious plant-based protein offered in 3 premium formulations for distinct life stages. That's right. I mean, this is fancy stuff here. So whether you're doing reps or more into dog walks, they've got everything you need. Ritual, I mean, the plant protein I've been a big fan of. You know, Katie's always been. She's got me on it. And Ritual is really the best. They have so many different, like I said, for any stage or walk of life, they have a product for you. It's a great foundation to your health, great taste as well, and a super flexible subscription service. So we have an offer for you guys. I love Ritual. You're going to like it too. So why not shake up your ritual?
Oh my gosh.
To make trying something new less scary, Ritual offers a money-back guarantee if you're not 100% in love. Plus, my listeners get 10% off during your first 3 months. Just visit ritual.com/Trey to add essential protein today. That's ritual.com/Trey. Okay, my third Christmas thing that I don't like is candy canes and other peppermint flavored candies.
Oh.
I don't get that.
Chick-fil-A shake.
Oh, yeah, peppermint like shake or whatever.
Those are fire.
Oh,
Candies.
see, I don't like
I said
those.
candies, didn't I?
Okay.
Peppermint. Used to suck on a candy cane. No. Yeah, those weird kids who suck it into a
spike.
to a shiv.
Those are the same kids who can turn their eyelids inside out.
Yeah.
Look at this.
They're like, look at this. We stand back. I got a shake.
It's the same kid.
Tried to shake me with peppermint.
His name's Trevor.
Yeah.
Same
Those
kid.
kids. That was always a danger. Those kids. They're just over the turn it into a weapon, dude. Stay away from those kids.
It's
That's
like a very
I don't like
specific
that.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
They have
They're
holes in their jeans and they
getting
draw a pin into
not
it.
getting presents.
No way.
Not because they're bad, but they're poor. Which is sad to me. And I love how people give
Derek
people
is
gifts.
dying.
People give people gifts who need them, like we're doing. I know plenty of people do that.
Amazon links.
I don't want. Yeah, I wonder. We are doing like I have a group of friends like supporting a family locally, and I laugh at like oftentimes well-off white people want to help people, but I would love to see what those people like really think. If you're like, we want to give you all these presents, and it's like, even though if you're not as well off, you still have preferences and taste, right? I'm sure they still get stuff where they're like,
I don't want this.
We can't complain about this, but
Power Rangers blanket.
we're
I'm
in
16.
We're in Kansas City where barbecue is king, so we're like supporting this family, helping them get meals and stuff. So I was like, all right, Katie, we gotta hook these people up the right Kansas City way. We're sending them a barbecue feast, man. I'm gonna my favorite spots nearby. I mean, send them let's hook them up, man. Send them ribs, send them everything. Come on. And then we got a note from someone who like got kind of some honest feedback from them. And they're so thankful and everything, but they're like, they feel like everyone sends them barbecue. They're kind of sick of that. I'm just laughing. I was like, let's just ball out on them. Send them all sorts of
crazy.
stuff. And they were like, they opened it up like, Dad gummit.
Again.
Everyone come choke down the burn ends again.
This guy really balled out.
Every other night of the week. And I mean, they gave us this for days. That was what I thought. I was like, I mean,
Multiple meals.
yeah, why not? They can feed them for days. And over here, like, we got to choke down.
I thought you were going to say that, like, turns out, like, the underprivileged can be vegan as well.
Yeah,
So
well,
I guess I should have
that
known.
too.
Yeah.
That is actually true. They're like, they have these kids. They're like foster kids. One of them is like gluten-free or something. Like, yeah, of course. Katie's family, she doesn't eat meat. The guy's gluten-free. We had spaghetti night, which is meant to be the easiest night ever. And the poor mother had to make 2 different pastas, 2 different sauces, 2 different breads. You know,
Oh, gosh.
if I told my dad I had a gluten sensitivity, he's like, well, go pick up your own food or eat the spaghetti your mom made.
That better be the only sensitivity in your life.
Yeah. Grow up.
No, go hike the football from underneath me. You're going to learn.
You won't learn today. So that's my thing. I don't get those away from me. It's the candy corn of Christmas. Don't let
Okay.
me.
Okay. A lot of good comparisons. My third and final one, which I don't really have to do this as much anymore now that I'm an adult, but I always hated having to help my mom put up Christmas decorations and especially taking them down.
Dude.
Like taking down the houses that plug into the wall. Do you ever have those decorations? You know what I'm talking about? Little like houses on a shelf.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Those nativities, they call it. I just heard about the story recently.
Those old like, farmhouses. I think they're called a barn. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and yeah, like I said, Katie has this real tree. She's like, we got to do a real tree. And thank God our ceilings aren't that high. Like we went the first day and she was like eyeing 12-foot trees. I was like, our ceilings are like 8.5
Gotta
feet
put
tall.
it sideways.
Yeah.
You gotta hang it from the.
So we just buy this little tree, and we went to Home Depot, and I was like, how's this? She's like, I mean, it'll work. It's just a fine little tree. I was like, she like wants one day to have like 20-foot trees. I'm like, how are we gonna get that around? Like, who transports that? No.
She's like at the bottom of the stairs. It'll go diagonally. It'll be a 45-degree angle to the second story.
Beautiful. Putting up the stuff. My dad, we'd have to put up the lights, take them down.
Yeah.
Horrible. He
Christmas
still does
ornaments
it.
too always bother me. There's so many. You got to put them in the exact box they came in, and then you have a huge Tupperware bin or just whatever, like big like plastic bin of ornaments. Like take those back down to the basement, back into storage. So many trips back and forth.
We're definitely the generation who's like we said, we have all these apps that people will do stuff for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny. Like we had someone put lights up. Like
Yeah.
it was not that expensive.
Yeah.
I know my dad knows he could do that, but he's like, I put them up, and you help me put. And I'm done helping, man.
Oh yeah, my dad. Towards the end of the summer, like in the same week, it was like my uncle, who like lives right behind us back home. My uncle had like a heart surgery at the same time that like my grandpa had foot surgery, and like all this stuff was going on. So my dad was like, they're in and out of the hospital. I'm gonna mow their lawns for them. Well, he's mowing our lawn, which we live on several acres. My uncle's lawn, just as much land as we have, and then my grandparents' lawn. I'm like, pay a 16-year-old to do this. I mean, you were spending close to like 15 hours a week mowing lawns.
Yep.
And he's like, no, it wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be right. I'm like, I guess, but what
am
if...
I gonna pay some hard-working teenager who needs the money? Screw him. I didn't have it. That's what's funny about it. I'm like, it's like how the economy works. Like it's. You get to enjoy another Saturday. Some kid can make a couple $100.
Yeah, you get your entire Saturday.
Nope. No, thank you.
And what's sad, which was already kind of sad, like me thinking about how much time my dad is spending mowing lawns. He's like, well, I mean, I was like, that's a lot of time out in the sun. He's like, well, I mean, it'd be lucky if I spent, the time in the sun. He's like, a lot of times I have to go till dark. And I was like, really?
Dude,
I was like, what do you do? He's like,
pay someone.
He's like, I put a flashlight in my mouth and it can't hold my mouth open. I was like, are you being for real? He's like, yeah. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, Trevor's dad needs a job.
He's like, wouldn't be right.
Yeah,
wouldn't be right to give him money.
Wouldn't be right.
And so for his birthday or whenever it was, or maybe just for no reason, I was just like, I gotta help him out. I got him like a military grade headlamp. Like I think like
Dude,
the coal miners use.
Derek, does your dad have a headlamp?
Oh yeah.
Every dad has a headlamp. My dad's obsessed with that thing. He'll just
Oh, I think it's my dad's favorite toy now.
he'll be like, I gotta take the trash out, and he'll strap it on. Like, I don't think you need this for that.
He like puts it on, to go in the garage just for the split second before the like automatic light kicks on. He's like, I just want to be seeing the whole time. So the sensor's finicky. I don't know. Just like any moment it could be dark.
Yeah, I'd be like, the TV's acting up. Let me go check on it. Oh, the headlamp.
Honey,
Click it on.
toss me the lamp.
Blinding everyone.
Yeah, he did call me. He's like, I tell you, this headlamp, this thing's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's got some good,
I don't know. The obsession with the headlamps.
good lumens.
Yeah. Just walk
Yeah.
around with it on. That's so weird.
Headlamps are great.
Oh, yeah. When in doubt, get your dad a headlamp for Christmas. He will love it. Yeah.
I think I'm turning
It's like
into
ironing t-shirts with it on.
yeah.
You got to see the lines.
Helps me see the shadows better.
Anyone iron anymore?
I don't. So there's one.
Yeah.
Mark me down for
I
no.
don't feel like people don't anymore. Just toss in the dryer. You got steamers or something.
Yeah, hang it in the room you're gonna shower in. That'll help.
I feel like, why is that change? Did clothes used to just wrinkle like super easy? Probably, right? They've changed. I feel like I remember my parents like ironing all the time, and like I've never ironed any.
Like, what was happening?
I
The
don't-
fabric
yeah,
20
what
years
was
ago.
happening?
What was going on? Has cotton went through a lot of like transformation, like a lot of like.
Well, that's kind of a deeper.
Sorry.
I really don't.
What's happened to cotton in the last 200 years?
Yeah. So something, they changed how they produce that stuff, or yes, Jake. Thank God.
Look, the original quote was in the last 20 years. All
Yeah,
right.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
That's funny. Wow.
They make those Lovesac soap blood.
Man, that's good.
That is good stuff. I don't care who you are. Oh man, we're in Seattle tonight.
West Coast, Seattle.
Wednesday night in Seattle. I'm excited for this run. West Coast.
You have some nice weather once we get going a
All
little
through
south.
a lot of fun cities. I mean, they're all gonna be great. Seattle, Portland, Sacramento, Riverside.
Portland's our only doubleheader
Denver.
this week.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, Bay Area.
Does it feel like we haven't been on the road in like 3 months?
Yes,
kind
it's
of?
like I think I
It's
forgot. I don't know what to say.
Forgot the show.
I lost all of it.
It's not gonna be good.
I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I can't wait.
crazy. Yeah, we're here. It'll be. It's November 31st today, when y'all are listening to the pod on Wednesday.
December 1st?
No, November 31st. December 31st.
I think December is the one with 31.
Dadgummit, it'll be December 1st. I see. I gotta do the. Hold on. I got
Yeah,
January, February,
do
March, April,
the
May,
mountains and the
June,
valleys.
July.
Mhm.
Wait, man.
Nope.
January,
Oh,
February,
good.
March,
This is-
April, May, June, July, August,
Good.
September, October, November. Yeah.
November 31st. Happy November 31st, everybody. Yeah, we have like
December is here. Do you watch the 25 Christmas Days on Fox Family? Is that still a channel?
What did you the what?
What was that
20
called? ABC Family.
25 Christmas days? Whatever it is, I don't watch it.
Do you remember that?
Like a
ABC
countdown?
Family. On December 1st, they'd show a classic Christmas movie every night for 25 days.
Huh. No.
You know that weird little like puppet one?
Oh, like the Rudolph one?
One foot in front of the other.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what this is. What is that?
It's like a.
It sounds like a
remember those
Shakira
weird
song.
like that Rudolph movie where it was like stop motion.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. I
Guys.
just don't remember what voice or song that was.
It was like claymation before clay. They were just
Yeah.
like there was like pipe cleaner guys or something. They're just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I like that one.
It is good.
That's like where I learned the story of Rudolph. I feel like that's the movie.
And isn't Rudolph a little bit of all of us? Rudolph is really close to being biblical.
A
It is
little bit.
Beautiful story.
Let your light shine before men. And deer,
And deer,
I think.
reindeer. Yeah, reindeer, mythical creatures.
But not really.
I know.
I used to think they were made up.
I know. They
I
seem-
associated them with the S word. We have kids listening.
No.
And I was like, oh, it's just all part of it. It's all made up. It was like, no, reindeer is like a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, right.
Yeah. I'm kind of a sucker for all the. Katie loves them, of course. The corny little Christmas movies. I get a kick out of them. It's just funny. The little romance movies.
Really? Like Hallmark movies?
Yeah, they're just relaxing watches. I need to watch. I
I haven't watched one yet
need to
this
watch
year.
Elf again. It's been a while. I
Yeah.
want to watch Christmas Story again.
I really like Home Alone. The first two Home Alones. I like those are my favorite
I
Christmas
haven't
movies.
watched that in a while. Need to
Home
watch that.
Alones and Christmas Vacation. I think that's a great Christmas movie.
Yeah, what
Love
are the
that.
other good ones?
Gladiator.
Royal Prince. Royal Prince 2. Royal Prince. What are those Vanessa Hudgens ones? It's like a Royal Christmas Prince. 1, 2, 3. Royal Baby. Royal Baby. Royal Baby dies. We try again. There's like so many of them.
Before a baby dies, we try again with a vengeance.
Dude,
Part 2.
This isn't a Christmas movie, is it? But remember those Beethoven movies? There's like
Oh,
7 or 8 of
yeah.
those.
They really cranked those out.
Man.
Same with remember Land Before Time?
Yep.
A lot of iterations of those.
Mm-hmm. Beethoven. That was one.
That was
One heck of a dog.
one curious little pup.
Mm-hmm.
He was always getting into
It's
trouble.
a big old dog.
Was a big old dog.
Saint Bernard, they call him.
Yeah, you love Saint Bernards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you love Saint Bernard.
No, they look pretty disgusting. I don't know if I've ever. Are those mythical? I don't think I've ever seen one in person. Saint Bernards and reindeers.
I don't know if I've seen a Saint Bernard in person.
You don't see
They
those a
must
lot
be
anymore.
rare. Like, or they're like, kangaroos. Like they're only in a certain part of the country, maybe. That's probably it.
That's probably it. Southwest, I think they're
They love
from there.
the desert.
Any other Christmas movies I'm forgetting?
No, that's all of them. No, I'm trying to think. What are other Christmas movies?
The Santa Claus.
It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, the Santa Claus, the Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Murdered Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus 2. Home Alone 3. Home Alone 4.
So many of these. Famous Christmas movie. I just want to make sure everyone let us know. We can't forget these. People are screaming some of these out.
I know. I think I'm forgetting.
Christmas. I don't think have I seen White Christmas? I'm not sure.
The Grinch. The Grinch.
That's
a
oh
good
yeah,
one.
that was
I think I'm one of the only
animated or Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim
I was gonna
Carrey.
say, I feel like I was one of the only people who appreciated the Jim Carrey one, like when it came out. I
We
was like, this is a funny movie. I was
That
like
was
11.
our the Jim Carrey one's our family's kind of like my
Yeah.
mom. We finally had to be like, we're done doing this, Mom. But she's like, okay, we got to watch it every Christmas. And
Really?
after about 8 years of that, I was like, I'm not gonna watch this again.
What
Which
if
bummed her out, but
it was on 24 hours a day on TBS?
then I'm in.
Now that's a good idea for any movie.
Okay, get your. I don't know, might be all sold out this weekend.
I thought, oh well, you would know more than me. I thought there was one city that we had some tickies left, but I don't remember what it was.
Maybe check it out. I think we might be all sold out for the rest of the year, which is amazing for the most part.
Wow,
There might be a few tickets left to some of these. Maybe Seattle has a few, but so get your tickets for 2022. We're coming all around. And thanks again for listening. Merry Christmas season. Enjoy it.
Hang on tight to your loved ones.
Yep.
And your love sacks.
Love you guys. Bye.
Correct opinion.